Hey guys! Happy month of December! I wanted to ask if any of you have ever been in a viral video. Do you want to create one? Just be cautious because our characters in this story had a negative experience related to this. To avoid the potential downsides of a viral video, make sure to watch this featured episode. Alright, let's get started. The story begins in a school where all the students are men. They are often mischievous, prompting frequent visits from the teachers. One of these teachers is Mr. Tamiya, the guidance counselor. He is strict and sometimes gets into conflicts with the students, as he has in this instance. Mr. Tamiya is also somewhat arrogant and quick to anger, but his actions have serious consequences looming over him. His wife, Miss Yukari, who is also a teacher at the school, arrives on the scene. Their relationship is well known throughout the school, raising eyebrows among the students about why a beautiful woman would be with someone like him. This situation breeds jealousy, particularly in a student named Kudo. After they got married, Yukari decided to quit her job as a teacher to become a full-time housewife, with the dream of having children in the near future. However, after a video went viral showing Tamiya mistreating his students, he was compelled to resign from his position. This incident led to his depression, and he chose to stay home instead. A year later, Yukari was forced to return to teaching in order to support their family. Upon her return, she was assigned to a special class that her husband had previously taught. Although it was only a part-time position, it felt almost indistinguishable from being a full-time teacher. Her job was challenging because the class was filled with rebellious students who showed little regard for their futures, even after graduation. Since Tamiya had disappeared from the school, these students had become even more arrogant and unruly. They refused to listen to her and showed no respect for her authority as a teacher. Her patience and self-control were put to the test when she nearly lost her temper and struck one of them. Fortunately, she managed to restrain herself, avoiding a situation similar to what had happened to her husband. And then, Kudo suddenly stood up and punched his classmates out of frustration over their remarks about the couple, especially to teacher Yukari. Luckily, the situation was diffused before it escalated into a larger scandal. The lovely instructor thanked her student for protecting her from the troublesome boys earlier. Yukari questioned why Kudo had been placed in a special class when he had previously been so reasonable. What she didn't realize was that the boy had always been incredibly drawn to her, but he was also very envious because of her marriage. Because of this incident, his life was ruined. He became irritated with his attractive teacher, they had a disagreement, and something happened inside that room. The next day, they met again. Kudo showed his teacher something on his cell phone and asked her to follow him. The beautiful Yukari did not hesitate, she simply followed his instructions without question at that moment. In the next scene, Yukari finds herself in class again, facing a group of unruly students who are ignoring her and chatting amongst themselves. She instructs them to hide their cell phones. As she reaches for Kudo's phone, she notices he's watching something on it. Concerned, she quickly confiscates the device. Kudo stands up and whispers something to the attractive teacher before leaving the classroom. Where's he going? Then, the teacher gives the class a short quiz and warns them that they won't graduate if they score too low. After distributing the test papers, she exits the room as well, planning to follow Kudo. They met in a little room in the gym and discussed something very serious. But it turned out that they were going to do more than just converse, they had a very important task to complete. So Yukari didn't waste any more time and did what was necessary. That allowed them to return to class immediately and ensured that her student had no worries. After that incident, they returned to class, marking the start of their secret relationship. To safeguard her reputation, Yukari reluctantly agreed to Kudo's wishes. Initially hesitant, she soon found herself experiencing unexpected feelings for him. Being with Kudo brought her a level of joy that her husband, Tamiya, failed to provide. Tamiya, who spent his days at home, often left Yukari to fend for herself, and she grew increasingly aware of his shortcomings. The rumors about her husband being ineffective seemed painfully accurate. As her trust to her husband dwindled, Yukari realized she longed for a partner who was capable, hardworking, and dependable, a stark contrast to her current situation. Yukari explores various activities with Kudo, experiencing things she never thought she would because she is a quiet and modest woman. Everything is new to her, but she embraces it wholeheartedly. Now, she also have a viral video just like her husband but in a very different way. She no longer worries about others' opinions. What matters most is that she is happy with her feelings and experiences. The end. Just a reminder that this is just a movie, so teacher Yukari doesn't really have a viral video, okay? But in all seriousness, both the couple did something wrong that led to that situation. For the man, he should have learned to get up from the fall of the scandal he was involved in. And for the woman, she should have learned to control herself and say no to anyone. As always, don't imitate the undesirable acts in this movie. So, that's all for this episode. Like, share and subscribe now to make this video go viral too. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next story. Bye bye.